Hey, are you a singer or actor struggling to get noticed on social media? Do you love social media or do you wish you could live without it? I know a lot of artists have a hard time with anything that seems like self-promotion, so we underutilize social media and develop a love-hate relationship with it. On the one hand, we know that more and more casting is actually paying attention to our social numbers. But on the other hand, we don't want to annoy our friends by being spammy. Well, in today's video, I'm going to share the biggest mistake I see actors and singers making on Instagram, as well as the solutions I've found. Hi, I'm Fiona Flyte, and welcome to my channel, where on Wednesdays I share tips and tools to help you develop your profitable singing career, and on Fridays I share my own singing to inspire you to share yours. I'm just going to jump right in and share the biggest mistake I see actors and singers making on Instagram, and that's modeling their content on the content of their favorite stars and celebrities. It seems like it would make sense, right? Your favorite actor or singer is super successful, so of course it makes sense to copy them. You're an actor or a singer too. But here's the thing. They already have fans who care about them. I'm a big fan of Lana Parrilla from the ABC show Once Upon a Time. And she's killing it on Instagram. She's clear she has a diverse fan base and she provides content for all of us. Super sexy glamour shots, heartfelt personal moments, behind the scenes shots with her friends and former co-stars, and frequent stories featuring her dog Lola. Because Lana's fans are already interested in her, this content works really well. We're invested in her looking glamorous because we fell in love with her as the evil queen. We love shots with her co-stars because it gives us a peek behind the curtain. And we adore her even more for the personal content because it humanizes her and makes us care even more deeply. But that's the catch. It makes us care even more because we did already care about her. What you have to understand when you're building your audience is that no one really cares about the attractive plate of food you're about to eat, the new outfit you bought, or how cute your cat is. What they do care about, especially on Instagram, is being entertained, educated, and inspired. Keep in mind, each social media platform is different and requires a different approach to content. Facebook is more about sharing photos with friends and family while discussing and debating personal opinions. LinkedIn is more formal and professional. Twitter is geared towards current events and getting your personality across in a very short amount of words and characters. Take a moment to reflect on your own favorite platforms and why you hang out there. Let me know in the comments which ones you prefer and why. For example, Twitter is hard for me because I like to use a lot of words. On the other hand, I grew to love YouTube long before I launched my channel. One time, I couldn't get my husband's 2004 Prius to turn off. I was desperate. I did a Google search and came up with a 2-minute YouTube video, which taught me exactly how to get that car to turn off. The generosity of people sharing their knowledge on YouTube simply blows me away. And after years of learning about all sorts of things on YouTube, I even decided to pay it forward by launching my own channel. I also love Instagram. I love that it's such a visual platform, and I love that my feed is full of uplifting and inspiring content. So what should you do then on Instagram if no one cares about your cat? Keep returning to the 3 pillars and ask yourself, how can you entertain, educate, and inspire? Maybe you want to entertain by sharing great memes about acting. Or perhaps you can educate by sharing interesting facts about the composers you sing or the plays you act. You can inspire your audience with your own personal story about how you overcame some hardship and kept on pursuing your artistic vision. Going back to my evil queen example, Lana Parrilla is also on mark with the 3 pillars. Her personal journey stories are inspiring and/or educational. Her gorgeous photos are entertaining and inspiring. And all her content, even her dog videos, are educational because she's educating us on her own life. And that's exactly what her fans want most. We want to learn about her. But in your case, and my case, we need to create content that is more about our audience than about ourselves. So what can you share or teach? Yes, definitely sing us one of your songs, but don't stop there. Tell us about the song. Why is it meaningful to you? how did you write it? Or if it's a cover, teach us something interesting about the band or composer. A great post like this can hit all three pillars quite easily. You can entertain and inspire us with the song itself, and you can educate and inspire us about the creative process. This seems like an obvious strategy, so why aren't more of us artist types doing it? Well, for one thing, many of us, especially if we started on Facebook, are worried about what our friends will think. We're worried about being spammy, and we're worried about getting it wrong. And that, my friend, is the evil demon of perfectionism. If you want to grow on Instagram and social media in general, you've got to let go of the idea that your social media accounts are for your friends and family. And you've got to stop worrying about how they will perceive and judge you. Instead, start intentionally being of service and directing your content towards your ideal fan. You've probably spent lots of time thinking of the roles you want to perform. I know I sure have. But how much time have you put into thinking about who you're performing them for and why? How does your music and acting help people? How does it uplift and inspire? Who are you singing to and for? Start creating content for your true fans, even if for now they exist only in your mind. So, to recap, one of the biggest mistakes singers and actors are making on Instagram is modeling their content on celebrities and not doing the work to figure out what their audience really wants and needs. Now you know better. Identify your target audience and then start creating educational, inspiring, and entertaining content just for them. If you thought this video was useful, please go ahead and like it, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and let me know in the comments below what other topics you'd like me to cover to help you further your singing career. And then in my next video, I'll be sharing best practices for growing organically on Instagram when you're just starting out. And make sure to check out my last video if you're interested in learning some of the mistakes opera singers make when crossing over to musical theater. And also check out this video if you're interested in finding out ways to make money without an audition. And as always, go out into the world and let your light shine. You deserve to be heard, and the world deserves to hear you.